The problem for liberal democracies like the United States, the UK, most European allies, for example, is that we're all based on the proposition we should let the markets have free rein. So the idea of governments intervening in the running of the economy is a little bit uncomfortable for us, but we're up against countries for whom that is not a problem. So I think it raises fundamental issues about how we should respond while still preserving our status as liberal democracies. If you look at China, for example, they put a great emphasis on what they call civil-military fusion. In other words, making sure that industry, defense industry, and the military services are in close connection with one another, support each other at every stage, do not compete more than is absolutely necessary. So their big emphasis is on integration of all the various areas of interest and policy that governments can pursue. To an extent, I think we need to copy that. We need to put an emphasis on the integration of all of the levers of power, as they're sometimes called, which includes things like politics, it includes every aspect of economics, it includes cultural activities, almost everything that you can imagine can be a contribution to an overall national effort. And so integration is the name of the game. In the UK, we've just had a defence review which has emphasised the need to the need to integrate all aspects of national policy. So we talk not so much about a whole of government policy, but more of a whole of nation policy to get our act together, if you like, to an extent, but hopefully rather more effectively than some of our adversaries. And so we need to be careful in the way that we access these new tools of policy to ensure that they don't, over time, inadvertently undermine our own integrity as free democracies.